Hey everybody, KC Transformed here with our review of, here's another mouthful, Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, Legion class, Twinstrike. I think I got all of it. I might have forgot part 2. Well, he's a reimagining, kind of the Terracons, him specifically being a reimagining of Center Twin, who I do not have. But yeah, you get all 5 of them, you can form Abominus. Pretty cool. We do get at least some G1 characters. Here he is in his dragon form, which the original one was like a two-headed wolf kind of thing. Here he's more of a dragon. You see like with the scales on the tail and the ridges on the back, it's going all the way from the head to tail. Even the feet kind of have like a dragon-y effect with the huge claws. Speaking of the legs, you might notice the front legs look a little bit different. That's because it's kind of got one of those things of kind of like animated Bumblebee where some of it's plastic coloring and some of it's painted, but the painted one's clearly a different color. Even on the camera you can probably see that this is a much lighter, more of a teal rather than a blue like this. Same thing actually happens later in robot mode, which you'll see on the head. Oh, and of course this just dropped off, which is his hammer. I don't remember what they keep coming up with different names for the same weapon. I'm just calling it a hammer. Which, of course, when mounts like this, can be called a gun, I guess. Which, okay, fair enough. And he has several mounting points. He has a point on his tail, which looks alright. Kind of shoot right between the heads. You can mount from the hip on 2 different spots. You can mount it from here or from up here. Also on the front as well. You can even have one of the heads just, grab it and just... my favorite mounting point is down here on the belly, kind of like a Zoids. Actually, does kind of remind me of a lot of Zoids for some reason. Just like an underbelly cannon, just destroy everything. Arrow to the knee kind of thing going on here. Yeah, he looks very nice with the color scheme. Yellow and blue look really good together, and a little bit of silver on the heads of the dragons. And yeah, okay, that's just keep falling off. He's actually even got some posability because of the ball joints of the legs and ball joints of the feet. You can even kind of get him going to rawr kind of thing, but exposes the kind of robot underkibble. Rawr. Rawr. Anyway, one thing to warn you about is that on mine, the screw in this screw bolt, whatever you want to call it, this is loose. You can see it's actually not nearly as sunken in as the one on this side. So I have had this actually come off, and I'd actually have to push the bolt back in. So it's just, I've only heard about it happening with mine, but it's just something to let you know about. Anyway, the reason it probably did that is because for the transformation, you actually have to pull these out and flip them around. You can see, yeah, it actually came out a bit. One way to fix that, you can actually take the weapon, press it in. If you turn it, it'll kind of turn the bolt back into place. It comes loose every so often, but it's just a way to fix it. Then, of course, you take the feet, spin it around, and give them more of a robot foot. Spin it around. This one's actually a lot tighter, which makes sense considering its bolt is not loose. And you push it back in, and you kind of get these like Mega Man legs. Mega Man legs, which that's what it kind of looks like. Give them a wider stance. Okay, let's see. Take this part, just kind of roll it back. We'll zoom in closer for that. You can see this whole, it's not just the legs, this whole piece of the legs are attached, rolled back out of the way, giving room for the heads to come down as arms. Then you can kind of just bring the legs back up, press them to here. Fold the chest plate down, and to get the head out, if you don't have nails like I don't, you can actually push the top part here in, and you can see that this push the head enough that you can pull it up. Put chest plates in place, fold the tails up, and you're done. Here is Twinstrike in robot mode. And you can see what I meant about the head having that weird painted look like the legs do. Oh crap, my camera's on to focus on the background, not on the figure right in front of you. But yeah, there he is. He looks very nice, very good proportions, especially for a Legion class figure. I mean, I'm sure you've seen Legends of Cybertron. Some of them looked really ridiculous. I mean, just look at Red Alert. And he's got the dragons for arms, but you see they did try to give him more detail. Like on the inner part of the arm, you can see this is like the arm, while this is like the dragon kibble coming off. Very nice little detail to add there. I really like that to make it look more like a robot arm. And there's some police sirens going off. Very nice. And again with the feet, the dragon feet were now the heels, and now you have these to make it look more like a robot feet. It just kind of gives the illusion that and since this was the belly, you didn't really see this piece before actually. And nice little beast symbol on there. Not sure how well you can see that. My camera's not wanting to focus. 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 Nope, I'm not gonna get the focus. Oh, kind of got no focus. Stupid camera. But yeah, this also puts some more purple on him, as well on the legs, to add to his color scheme, and it looks very nice. It really makes you feel like he doesn't transform at all, and I mean, even the kibble folds up nice, and again, this is a Legion figure. Of course, he still has this hammer, which you could hold as a gun, technically, but it looks stupid. In robot mode, I mean, even when you hold it like this, it looks a little bit better, but now it's coming out too far. So I just give it to him as a hammer. Hammer time! Hammer time! Yep, reference it today. You could have him just kind of... But you can kind of have this going as if, he could reach down and grab it, but with how far it's coming off the leg, it really doesn't work for me. This works a little bit better. Oh, it works a little bit better on this side where, the screw's not messed up. Oh, not work on that side either. There's lots of plates where you can put it, There's also back here where this hole is on the tail still. Still peg it in, just have it over his shoulder, ready for him to grab it. There. Alright. You can see kind of stick over his back. And it looks all very nice. For comparison, we do have Legion Commander, Beast Hunter's Bulkhead, who I'll probably do him next. You see, as a Legion Legion class around Commander class, he is a little shorter. And for something a bit more old school, here he is next to Cybertron Hotshot. You can see he's completely dwarfed. Well, actually, they're both dwarfed, but Twinstrike especially, yeah. Twinstrike's even smaller than his gun. And he doesn't come up to the hip on that. Even Bulkhead is just barely touching the hip with the wheels. But yeah, that's Twinstrike overall. Highly recommend. Watch out for the leg thing, but that's my only complaint. Oh, I should probably cover articulation. Well, he has the basic 4 ball joints that you expect from any Legion. I mean, yeah. He's also got the feet, so you could get a much wider stance if you want. And the gun's go pop off. But he also, due to how transformation worked, he can kind of raise his arms like this and just do something stupid like that. But overall, yeah, he looks very nice. I do like how the legs kind of just rest against his shoulders. They look actually kind of natural there, as if they actually all clip in like that into a nice little backpack. Kind of gives a very armored and look. Also makes him easier to do he can do a headstand. He can do a headstand too, based on that. Like that. I don't know. Do where you want with it. But yeah, just the differences from Beast to Robot really help this figure, and I really like it. I would highly recommend you pick him up. This has been Casey Transformed, and I am out of here.